welcome to Microsoft Word Basics video tutorial. In this video, you're going to learn Microsoft Word Basics so that you can start working with Microsoft Word documents and different types of documents in Microsoft Word right now. So let's get started. So number one, I'm going to click on the Start button here. When I click on the Start button, I'll click on the All Apps option, and then I'm going to look for Microsoft Word here. So I'll scroll down here and find my Microsoft Word. It's just like that. Then I click on it to open it. When it opens, this is the home page. This is where I'm going to be, and these are the things I'm going to see. I'm going to see the home tab, the new tab, and the open. The home, this is where I'll see the templates and the recent documents I've worked on under the recent tab, and the pinned documents if I have any. On the pinned here, I don't have any documents. This is because I did not pin a document to here. If I want to pin this document to the pinned, I'll just come here. I have this pin icon. I click on that to pin it. When I come to my pinned here, I should be able to find it. The reason why you'd want to pin documents here, it's because it's easier for you to find it. Let's say you had a lot of documents here, but you want to find it, just come to pin, then you know you have your Creative Ink video ideas there. Now, under the new, you have the templates, but also you have the blank document. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using this document to learn Microsoft Word, but also you can open existing documents by just clicking on the open. Then it's going to give you the options to choose the directory or the folder or the place where your document is. You can choose to open OneDrive if you have any documents on OneDrive or this PC, and here it's going to show you the photos on the desktop or in your computer. When it comes to templates are very good because it's a foundation for you to work with the already existing documents that other people have worked on, to give you the foundation so that you don't have to start from scratch to creating documents. So you just select the template here and replace the contents and it becomes yours. We are going to create a new blank document. So on the home page, you have this blank document. So you can just come there and you click on the blank document, then you wait for it to open, and it opens. So this is the page that you see when you click on the blank document, and we have our blank page here. This is what we want. So first things first, what you should know is that you have the level slider here, the zoom slider. You can zoom out or you can zoom in to make sure that your page is clear to you to see everything. This is the page, sometimes called the work area or the working area, whatever you want to work, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. But what I wanted to explain here is the zoom slider. You can zoom in or you can zoom out by just clicking on this zoom slider and push to the right or to the left. This is how you can zoom in or zoom out on a page. Now on top here we have the quick access menu. On the quick access menu you have the save button. This allows you to save any items you put in this document. So for example, if I had any words here, for me to be able to save these to this document, I would have to click on this. If it's not given a name, it's going to ask me to give this document a name. So for example, here it's saying I should give it a file name. So here, let's say this is, let's just delete everything here and say work 1. Work 1, like that. Then we'll save this in the folder documents, in the folder called documents on OneDrive. If you want to change the directory, just click here and say no, I want this to be on this PC in documents, for example, if that's what you want. Then you click on save. Now it's saved. So if I was to close this, it's closed. I open my File Explorer down here, open my File Explorer, then I come to documents. I should be able to find it. It's here, work 1. So I can just open it and it's going to open Word 2019. This is the version of Microsoft Word I'm using. So here we have our document and everything we had. So that's what the save button does. It saves the content, whatever I type here. For me to be able to save these documents to these, I just have to click on the save. Let's say maybe you made a mistake. This is not the word you wanted to write. You want to remove it. You want to go back previously. You can always undo. On the quick access menu, you have the undo. So it's going to get rid of the word that you just wrote. If you remember that, oh, I still want it, you can also redo. So you can get rid or you can bring back the lost, deleted text. So to the quick access menu, you also have this button here. You can customize the quick access menu. You can add different features to it. You can apply the new. You can also the email, you can add the email to it. So you just click on the item that you want to add to it, then it's going to be added. If you want to remove, you have to come back here on the customize button and select this. Then you can remove these items, then you remain with what you had there. Then we have the title bar. The title bar is going to show you the name of the document and the name of the software. Then we have these three buttons here that you should be aware of. I know you are aware of this: the close, the minimize, and the restore down and the maximize button. So you can minimize the document. It's not closed. When you look on the taskbar here, it's still here. You can just click on here and it comes back. In Microsoft Word, we have the tabs, just like in Microsoft Excel, in PowerPoint, in Publisher, and in Access. These tabs here gives you different ribbons. A ribbon consists of groups and commands. The commands are the options that you can work with, the functionalities that allow you to do different things to your text or the items that you have in your document. Now, these tabs are different from each other. So for example, by default, when you open Microsoft Word, you're going to be on the Home tab, on the Home menu. On the Home menu, you have this ribbon. It has two parts. The ribbon has two parts. You have the groups and you have the commands. So for example, on the Home tab, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. We have the clipboard group, we have the font group, we also have the paragraph group, we have the styles group, the editing, and the add-ins. If you're using different versions of Microsoft Word, some of these might not be here. I'm using Microsoft Word 2019, so this is why I have this. If you are using the older version, you might not have these, but they are there. You just need to know where they are found. The job is to learn the menus on top here and the ribbon and the commands that you find under which group. Each and every tab is going to have its own different groups. So on the Home tab, we have these groups. You're not going to find these groups anywhere else. On the Insert, we have the pages, tables, illustrations, media, links, comments, and these other groups. On these groups, we have different commands. So for example, on the pages, we have the cover page, we have the blank page, we have page break. We also have on this group called tables, we have the table command. On the illustration, we have the pictures. This is where you come if you want to insert your pictures in your document. You just click on the pictures, then you can choose to work with pictures from the computer or pictures from online. We also have shapes, icons, 3D models, smart arts, and all these other different things on the insert. Anything that you want to insert in your document is going to be found under the insert menu, under the insert tab. We also have the draw. If you want to draw something, you can use the draw. This is Microsoft Word 2019, so we have this new introduced menu or tab here. It also has its own groups and commands. We have the design menu tab or tab. We have the design tab, design layout. We have the references, mailings, review, the view menu, the help menu. All these menus here on top have different groups and commands. You're not going to find the font group anywhere else. I'm going to find the illustration group here. It's just under the insert. So for example, let's say you want to make your text bold. You have to highlight it in Microsoft Word like that. Then you come on the Home. Then here you have this group called font. Then you have the bold effect there. This is how you can make your text bold in Microsoft Word. Let's say we have typed these words here and we want to make the first line of this document as the heading. We would come here, highlight it, then we come on the Home menu here and we have this group called font and we want to click on the bold. This is how we can make our text bold. And if we want to increase the size of this word, we will just come here on the same group. We have this font size box here. We'll click on this button. We can choose the size of our heading. We can say maybe 16 points. Then if we want to put it on the middle here, we have to come on the Home menu and we have this group called paragraph. On this group called paragraph, this is where we're going to find all the commands and options that deals with paragraphs. And here what we're looking for is the center command. This is how we can center our words or the texts like that. So as a beginner, you need to learn these tabs here, the menus. You learn what is found under what tab. That's very important. Most of the times you're going to find yourself working on the Home menu. This is because here on the home menu you have everything you need to work with text. This is where you find mostly commonly used commands on the ribbon. So you have the clipboard. If you want to copy something from one place to the other, for example, highlight it, then you come here and copy, then you can come down there, press enter, then you can paste this same heading. This is where you can also cut. The cut option, you have to highlight something that you want to cut, then you see that it's now activated, then you cut it, click to the end of this line and press enter, then you can paste that line there. Now the difference between copy and cut is that when you copy something, you're not removing it completely from where it is, you're just making a copy and you can paste it in other places. But when you cut something from one position, remember it was here, but now we pasted it here. When you cut something, it's going to be removed completely from where it was to a new location, but you can paste it as many times as you want. That's it. When you copy or when you cut, it's going to be pasted as many times as you want. It's up to you. So that's another thing you should know. Now, you as a Microsoft Word literate person, you need to know these menus here, the groups, and what you find under what group. For example, if you want to center the text, where do you go? If you want to make the text bold, where do you go? If you want to increase the size, where do you go? If you want to change the font style for the text, where do you go? So remember, for you to be able to effect this text, you have to highlight it. It has to be selected like so. Then you can come here and look for the font that you want to use in your document, just like that. So if you want to change the font style, this is a font style option there. You can just click on this drop down menu here to see all the fonts that are on your computer. Then you can use any of these fonts. This is how you can change the font style, and this is how you can center text. This is how you can copy and cut things from one place to the other. Just know the difference between copy and cut. Now, let's say you want to insert a new paragraph or the line of text. How do you insert text? In Microsoft Word, you're always going to have this blinking cursor there. This shows you where you can insert text. So here I can just start typing. This is the sentence, for example, sentence. When you want to enter a new sentence, you click on the enter key on the keyboard. Then you can type another sentence. This is a new paragraph. If you want another paragraph, you just press enter on the keyboard and you add another paragraph, just like that. This is how you can enter paragraphs. If you want to remove the bold effect to the text that you entered here, just highlight the paragraphs, then click on the bold. Now the bold effect is removed. This is how you can remove the bold effect. How do you insert an image in Microsoft Word? Well, it's simple. Come on the insert menu here, then you have this illustration group. On the illustration group, you have images, shapes, icons, and these other options to choose from. Here we want to insert an image, so we click on the image. Then here it's going to show us these two options. You can choose to insert an image from your computer or an image from online. Here we will have an image from the computer, so I'll just click there. Then here I can insert an image of my choice, just like that. Then I can click on insert. Now it's going to be inserted in here. Let's zoom out so that you can see this clearly. This is how you can insert an image in your document. Now when you look at this, it's going to be a little bit big. Now when you're inserting images here, this is one thing you should know. You can always use these handles to resize the size of your image. See here, when I try to move this, it's difficult. It's not allowing me to move it. Why is that? This is because by default, when you are inserting an image in Microsoft Word, it's going to be locked to the position where it's going to be inserted. So if you want to have the ability to move it freely to any position, you have to click on this layout option. By default, it's only going to appear when you select this image. And not only that, when this image is not selected, remember we only have these menus or tabs here on top, but when I select this, it's going to give us an extra menu here. This menu gives us more options and capabilities to work with this image. We can style this image however we want using the picture styles. So when I click on this, I can have all these styles around this image if that's what I want. If I want to scale my image up or down, I can use these handles. If I want to move it to a different position, I have to click on this layout option. Then here you have all these layout options. What we want here is to put it behind the text. When we do that, Now we can click on it and you can move it to any position of our choice, anywhere. Without doing that, it's going to be locked to the position where it was in line, which means the next line from the last. So here we inserted this at the end. If we say we want to insert the image there, if the cursor was there, it was going to insert the image in that position. So let's say we insert another image here. Let's say this one. Click on enter. You see, it's now the first line item we have in this document. We can resize this, and just like that, by holding on this handle here, we can resize and shrink or scale down our image. If you want to move it freely, you click on this, then you can choose to put it behind or in front. It's up to you. So when it's in front like that, then we can move it freely to any position of our choice, just like the first one. Then we can also add these different styles, or we can do different things here. We can also choose how you want it to look like. You have all these styling options in Microsoft Word. So as a Microsoft Word literate person, or as a computer literate person, you need to know how to work with the different types of documents, and also how to insert things in your document and how to make them look good. So you need to learn a little bit of some styling, but just know that you can do different things with Microsoft Word software. So these are capabilities here in Microsoft Word, and these are the capabilities of Microsoft Word. You can do different powerful things with it. So this is how, let's say we want to align our document like this. You can do different powerful things with this software. Let's make this bold like that, and also here you have the italicize option if you want to make your text slant a little bit. If you want to make your text underlined, you can also apply the underline to this. Then we have this document here, and it looks like that, powerfully designed like so. Now let's say we are done doing our design and our document. We want to now print it out or export this document. What do? You have to look on top here on the menus, then you click on the file menu here. In the file menu here, now see what happens. We have even more commands and options here. But what we want is, maybe you want to print this document out. You click on the print. On the print, then you're going to see how your document looks like. Then you have the print options here. Then you just click on the print. Here you have the number of copies that you'd want to have printed out. You just click on that if that's what you want. But remember, it has to be saved so that just in case something goes wrong, you can still find it. So you have to make sure that you click on the save to save the items. Then if you want to change the name of this document to something else, you click on the save as, then you choose where you want to save your document. Maybe it's on OneDrive on this PC, or maybe you just click and choose the folder of your choice from these options there. Select desktop, then you have to give it a name, and also make sure that the type of this document is Word document. Then you click on the save. Then you just then you also have another feature here, the export option. Let's say you want to export your document to a PDF, for example. You want to create a PDF document. Here you have the create PDF option. Just click on that, then it's going to open the computer browser. You choose where you want your document should be saved. Here I'm going to select the desktop, then I'm going to just save it the way it is, and the type is PDF. That's what I want. Then I just say publish, and that is powerful. Now Microsoft Word is used for so many different powerful things to beginners, teachers, or students who want to start working with Microsoft Word. There's a lot to this software. The things we've talked about in this video are just the basics. You need to sit down and learn other advanced things. In future, I'm looking to create more advanced Microsoft Word tutorial videos. To learn more about Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint or Publisher or Access, this is a channel you need to subscribe to. So subscribe right now. If you have any questions about anything that has been talked about in this video, please ask it in the comments, and leave a comment just saying what should I improve on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.